So we're back on the Chubb Cruisers again. I showed you on a previous video about this one didn't have the monitor lever in, and I did say I was going to drill this one out and put all the levers into this one and swap them over, and then put some rivets in this to fix it back together. So first of all, let me just show you this. Obviously it needs cleaning up. I've just drilled it off. That's the insides of it. And obviously I'm going to take all them levers out, clean them up and put them into the cutaway. So yeah, that is the monitor lever we've all been talking about. So how am I going to fix this back on? Well, I've never done this before and it's just going to be a bit of a trial. But I've got these rivets, just normal rivets, and they fit in there nicely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably cut these down a bit because they're going to be a bit too long. And I think these are about 3.8 mil. So I'm going to drill these existing rivets out and hopefully just physically hammer these into the top of the other rivets, which will keep that intact. I'll probably put some Loctite in there as well, and we'll have a working lock again. And the beauty of it is this one will then have 3 working keys, and the cutaway will have the monitor lever in it with just that one bent key. But because it's just going to be a demo lock, I'm not really bothered about the keys. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. As you can see, I've swapped the levers round, but also in this one, when I took it apart, the bolt at the back was brass, you know, like a bit of brass. So I've changed the bolt over as well. I am going to finish cleaning it all up, but yeah, this will have a brass bolt in it and a monitor lever. So yeah, that'll be cool. So I've even straightened the key out, which was a bit bent. It's not perfect. I'll just show you this working now. Works lovely, smooth as butter lock. I will pick this one later on down the line, because obviously since I've changed it round, I've not picked this one, and I'll show you what it's like when you're picking it with that monitor lever. But it don't make no difference really, to be honest. You can just see it when I turn it around, and the monitor lever moves about. So once all that's screwed down and cleaned up, that'll be fine. So that one's finished. Now this one, this is just going to be like it was when I first got it. The only difference is the levers inside have been swapped over. So yeah, so all I'm going to do now is put the rivets in and the job's completed. But I will show you inside it before we go. Like I say, I've changed the bolt over as well because I prefer brass. And that's it inside, no monitor lever. And I've put that other bolt back in. So yeah, that's it. So I'm just going to bang the cover on it, and I'll put the screws back in that one, and then I'll just put these two on the end of the video. So my Chubb Cruiser project is finished. This one is a fully working lock again, and this one, as you can see, is a cutaway with a monitor lever in it. I had a little bit of problem with this one. Basically, the rivets what I put in are 3.8 mil in diameter, and ideally I could have done with a 3.7 mil drill. Would have been perfect, but I only had a 3.5 mil drill. So what I've actually done is I've actually screwed, or drilled I should say, into the original rivets. They're probably about 5 mil in diameter. So I've drilled right through the centre of them with a 3.5 mil drill. And I couldn't hammer the rivets in, obviously they was just too big for the hole. Bit of a square peg round hole situation. So how I got around it is I tapped them out. Inside I tapped them just like I tapped these, but instead of putting screws in, I managed to hammer the rivets inside. Obviously, when you tap inside the original rivet, it obviously widens it up a little bit more, and it was perfect. They went in a treat. I've put some Loctite in there as well. They're never going to come out. They're absolutely solid, they are. So now, this is a fully working lock. Once these rivets have weathered and they've got a little bit dirty, you'll never know they've been replaced, and it works just like it should. Look at this, look. Absolutely spot on. So I'm happy with that. And the cutaway, I'm happy with that because I've got the monitor lever in it, and you can see the bolt at the back is brass now, which I'm going to polish that up, and I'm going to just clean the front up one more time. I'll just show you this one working. This one works smoothly as well. Look at that, you can't even hear it move. So yeah, that's my 2 Chubb Cruisers completed. And that's it for now. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Try it a bit.